struggles are real. Everybody is trying to overcome the struggles. लेकिन what if अगर आप struggles की upper layer को ही acknowledge कर रहे हो, you're not going into the root cause of the problem. That is where most of the people lack in the world. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper just on the three pillars. आप इसको build तो कर लोगे, लेकिन if shaken on a wrong side, it can crash all the way. तो लाइफ में भी अगर हम ये सोच के चलें कि हमारी लाइफ के अंदर चैलेंजेस कैसे आ रहे हैं, व्हाई वी आर नॉट एबल टू गेट दैट ग्रोथ, व्हाई वी आर नॉट एबल टू बिल्ड दैट वेल्थ, व्हाई वी आर फेसिंग challenges to find those opportunities, it could possibly be we are not looking at the root cause. We are not looking to strengthen our roots. Four pillars of life which can give you immense growth, which can give you wealth the way you want. The only thing is we have to put it into synchronization. Doesn't matter if you're living in India, if you want to move abroad, if you want to stay in a village, wherever you are. All things can be aligned, pointing that you are aligning these four key pillars. ये जो four pillars हैं, these are not just the business jargons. These are actual clarity pillars which can give the boost to your life. The first pillar is migration. When you hear the term migration, it comes to you that you have to go to some other place. It can be within your same country, it can be abroad, it can be anywhere in the world, but not the place where you are living. अगर लोग इसको एक पॉजिटिव वे में देखें तो it gives you the new ways of living, it gives you the new opportunities, it also gives you the new connections. For a person like me who's already living in two countries back and forth, I feel like, whenever you move to a new place, it gives you the exposure which you never can have अगर आप उसी same place पे बैठे हो. So migration is not a new phenomena. It is actually an old phenomena जिसमें people are moving from one place to another place for the better job opportunities, for better career opportunities. But how it is actually a life pillar? Because the world nowadays is changing drastically. How it is impacting your life, your career, because you have to grab the opportunities which are outpacing the growth in your area, and that only can be done when you're moving to new places. For instance, if you're a person living in India and you feel like you want to work in domain like real estate or maybe domain like IT services, if this place is the right, definitely right place. But what if you move to countries like US, Canada, or maybe Dubai? That will give you the new opportunities to bring on new projects. So just changing the place changes the opportunities that comes to your way. But the real growth is not into just a random migration. Real growth comes when you are migrating strategically. It is just like when you're playing a chess. Sometimes you move the queen to take a bold position, or sometimes you are just thinking of changing the game strategy altogether. How you play with your opportunities is actually giving you the results down the line. So strategic migration is the key, and migration is the first pillar that you should strategically build on. So at this point, ask yourself, is moving abroad or is staying at your place, which is giving you the more power or more opportunities? Next pillar is real estate. It's definitely for the ages. It's not a new phenomena. Real estate, if done strategically, gives you the immense wealth and stability in life. Imagine buying a land or buying a property in small towns of India if they are growing at a pace. Or maybe you're thinking about buying a land or buying a property in small suburbs of Canada which are about to explode. Or imagine you're thinking to buying the properties in countries like UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and all that stuff because that is growing at immense pace. Investing in property is just not a sentimental decision. It's not something that you take emotionally. It has to be with an economic factor, like if it will give you a steady income or if it will give you a growth over a period of time. It's just like planting a tree and then reaping out the benefits when it grows up to an optimum level. So what actionable advice we can have from here? Research for the towns that are yet to grow. Research for the cities that are actually looking forward to that sort of growth which has happened in tier 1 cities. Because right at this point where the world is going, the opportunities are coming in tier 2 and tier 3 cities more than the tier 1 cities. Third pillar, the business. Simply having a money or having a piece of real estate won't assure you that you're going to get the wealth and success all the time. You have to have a business which is like having a 24 into 7 machine of getting you the more steady income. But business bhi kaisa hona chahiye? Business should not be just like that you are doing for the sake of money. It should be resolving a real time problem of the world. Then only it can be exponentially grown Otherwise, it will be just a way of, putting your time and then getting some sort of money back. The people who are actually getting the wealth are the ones who have mastered this art to find the right business. So people who are living in countries like India, where there is the opportunity to bring small scale businesses on the world level, like starting an exporting business, or maybe, selling the handmade products online. This is the real time opportunity at this moment, because you have the access to all the tools. You have the access to e-commerce websites, have the access to tools like UPIs and a lot other things which makes you capable of starting a business from just comfort of your home, but making it a global brand. And that's where this pillar comes into play. If you are able to master this, the opportunities are immense. So the practical insight over here, look for an opportunity where you can put your idea or innovation to bring that business forward, which can give you the possibility of having a stable income because you're actually trying to resolve a real problem. लास्ट बट द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, पर्सनल डेवलपमेंट. अगर आपने सब चीजों को भी सॉर्ट कर लिया, फॉर एग्जांपल यू हैड द बिजनेस, यू हैड द रियल एस्टेट, यू हैव माइग्रेटेड टू द बेस्ट लैंड ऑफ द वर्ल्ड जहां पे आपको अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिल रही हैं, बट इफ यू आर नॉट वर्किंग ऑन योरसेल्फ, that means you are not fixing up the fourth pillar. Imagine if you're going in a car and you have the four tires of the car, of course, lekin if one of the tire gets burst up, would you be able to continue your journey? No. You have to take care of the four tires the same way you have to take care of the four pillars of your life. This is the most important. Why? Because everything else runs on you. Everything else runs because of you. So you need to take care of it the way you take care of the other pillars. Think of it as upgrading your internal software, upgrading to the skills which are pertaining in the new life, the AI skills, the digital business growth skills, and a lot more, but that's coming from your inner side. So you can enroll in a personal development program, or otherwise sort of things like you can start doing meditation, or sort of things that you are actually upbringing yourself by talking to yourself internally. So here's the truth. These all four pillars work hand in hand. If you are able to take care of these four pillars, things will move the way you want to. So take a moment right now and think of the pillars that you have in your life. Is your place sorted? Do you own some sort of investments in the form of real estate? Do you have a good business? Or are you taking care of the full internal health of yourself? If you are not, then focus on that particular pillar which is missing in your life, and imagine things are changing the way you want. If you're facing challenge with anything, post in the comments. Let's discuss on that and get you the real growth.